Good morning, my friends. This video is for social studies, and we are going to be learning a little bit more about the Hopi tribe of the Southwest. So remember, the Southwest, very warm, very dry climate. So the Hopi were actually very well known for their beautiful pottery pieces. And they were known for their pottery because they used vivid colors and they would add hieroglyphics to their pieces. So they would use pictures. And each pottery piece was unique and had its own story to tell. And these things were all done by hand. There wasn't anything to help them mold the pottery pieces. They would mold them all by hand. They would paint them by hand. And they would also cook them to harden the clay. So they made these beautiful pottery pieces that were used in everyday life. They were used to store food. They were used to serve food. They were used to store water. And then they were also used as decorative pieces. So Hopi were definitely known for their pottery pieces and for their rugs and jewelry, but most of all their pottery pieces. So clothing. It's very, very hot. Do you think they would want to wear a long sleeve deerskin outfit with some leggings and tall boots? Probably not. So Native American men would wear breechcloths. And I know you guys have heard the word breechcloths because some of the Native Americans we've studied wear them. So the breechcloth, if you remember, is a covering from front to back that the men would wear. And I'll post some pictures of the clothing in the comment section of this video. So the men would wear breechcloths and they would wear deerskin moccasins. They would also put their hair in a bun that's called a humsoma. Now think, if you had really long hair, would you want your hair down your back in the middle of summer when it's really, really hot? No. So they would put their hair up. The women would wear these beautiful light dresses called mantas, and these dresses went over one shoulder and they were down to their knees. So very light. They were made out of deerskin. They also wore moccasins, but sometimes they would add decorative leggings and they would wear those to special ceremonies and events. They also loved to adorn themselves with accessories. So flowers, necklaces, feathers, silver jewelry, rings, bracelets. They loved to wear jewelry. So weapons are very similar to what the Navajo would use. Now the Navajo and the Hopi weren't really friends. They actually would fight against each other. But they used the same types of weapons. They used the bow and arrow for hunting and also the spear. So in this comment section of this video, I will post some pictures of their clothes. And I'm also going to post another video on Hopi life. This is a very old video, so don't laugh. And even though it's a very old video, it's a really great video with a lot of awesome information in it. You'll see how Native Americans lived close to today, not in 2020, but definitely closer to today than back thousands of years. You'll follow a family and a few different families, and you'll see that they use a burro. Remember, a burro is like a donkey to carry things to and from their homes and their farms. You'll also see a woman making a pottery piece and decorating it. So it is an old video, but it is a great one. And have fun watching it and learning more about the Hopi tribe of the Southwest.